Good afternoon, friends. Today is the 12th of January, 2025. Sorry about doing this so late. I just really getting out of bed. Took a nasty fall last night when I was at my fire and just really messed myself up pretty good. So, but I want you to look up angel number 656. That's been on my mind pretty heavy this morning for some reason. I'm going to look it up even myself. But that's the angel number that I'm getting for you to look up today. So let's see what Spirit has got for you today. Joy, the hummingbird spirit. I'm hearing that with that is that you're going to find like this happiness, but you're gonna find it going from place to place till you figure it out. It's gonna cost you to find this joy, is meaning you're gonna have to go digging around, going from place to place to figure out exactly what is gonna bring you that peace, that joy. Could be you have many options in the situation you're in, but you kind of got to taste it a little bit, taste that nectar a little bit to see just what is the one that's really going to suit you and fit you. Renewal, the frog spirit. I'm getting with that you, again, the jumping around, getting the jumping around and the hummingbird going from flower to flower. And that this is going to happen quickly. This is going to be a quick situation. You'll find that you'll find that joy quickly. And with the frog spirit there, you're going to be able to find that renewal in yourself. It's like you were in a situation that was draining you, and as a result of this situation, these possibilities that are there that you're going to move through quickly, you're going to be able to find that joy and be able to renew your energy. Your spirit is going to be able to be renewed through this testing of the waters type of a deal. Leadership, stag spirit. I'm getting definite spiritual protection, male energy with that. Maybe you got a grandfather, a father, an uncle, brother, that kind of thing. It's somebody on the other side, male figure, is really, really protecting you right now. And maybe you're looking for, as well with that, is maybe you're looking for advice from a male. Maybe you have always been the person who has, that the dad wasn't in the picture, and you've lacked that fatherly advice, that fatherly love, and you're looking for it in other people, other men, to fill that role. And it's not good. It's not what you need. It's not what is meant for you to. You're not going to find your joy and happiness in that person, that type of person. It's not, because you don't actually know, because you've never experienced what it is to have really a father, to have that. You're basing your feelings and dreams off of what you see on TV, what other people you've witnessed with other people, but you haven't experienced it. So you're looking for what you've never experienced in these other men, and that's that jumping around type deal. You're jumping from guy to guy looking for that, and you're not going to find it. You're not going to find it. You're not going to find that joy in that. You're not going to find any peace in that. It's going to continue to drain you, and you're going to continue to always look for what you're not going to get. These guys are not the dad that you always wanted. They're not your dad. Maybe you had a relationship with your dad, it wasn't great, and you're looking for those qualities in these guys, and that's not what they're designed for. They're not there to replace your dad. Acceptance. Yeah, you have to accept these guys for who they are. You have to look at them and say, this is who he is. He's not the image of in my mind of what I have as far as my dad. You know, I don't need him to be my father. I need him to be my partner, my everything else but my dad. But you're looking for that. You know, you're wanting that kind of protection and all that, and you'll get that from this guy, but it's not going to be how you got it in your mind. So you got to accept these guys for who they are. Growth. You have to realize that you are, at a point right now. You're at this crossroads, and you got the possibilities, but you got this mindset of, I want to find the guy that's going to fulfill and fit the role in my mind of what my dad should have been, could have been, would have been, and all that. But once you get past that concept you have up here, that's going to enable you to grow as a person. It's going to be able to allow these relationships to grow and to be healthy, because you're putting expectations on these guys that's not fair. It's not right, and you need to stop doing that. You can't expect the relationship to grow if you're holding it back based off of your perceptions of what you want from this guy that are not feasible. They're not meant to be. That's not who this guy is supposed to be. It's not who any of those guys are supposed to be. I feel like you lost a lot of guys, a lot of good guys probably, because you just have this image in your mind of, well, the dad I wanted, he'd have these qualities, and that's what I'm looking for in my guy. Well, kind of hard when you didn't have the dad to begin with. Transmutation, the phoenix. You got to rise above this. You got to rise above this mindset. And really, again, as I say in every damn reading, perception is everything. You got to step above all this and see this guy for who he is, not who you want him to be. You can't change him. You can't place this label on him and expect him to be who and what he's not. Uncertainty. Thicket of thorns. This is a really tough situation for you. There's a lot of pain there. And everywhere you're turning, you're getting stuck with a thorn, and it hurts. It hurts your heart because you want this guy to be like your dad, what you perceive him to be. And so you're just sticking yourself, because you're hurting yourself, walking through these thorns, this maze, this thicket. And, there is uncertainty. You're uncertain of the future with this guy, and you've got to get out of this mindset. You do. You really do. And finally, sanctuary. You're going to find that in yourself, not in the image of your dad. You're not going to. I'm sorry if you didn't have a father, if he wasn't there. I'm sorry if your dad wasn't what you wanted him to be, needed him to be, expected him to be. But he wasn't, and he wasn't any of that. He wasn't there. And you needed that sanctuary from him, that peace, that safety. But now then you need to find that for you right now inside yourself. Then you can find that peace and that safety in a partner. But you got to find that in yourself first. Then you look for it in a partner.